The government has an absolutely real obsession with the spirit world. Okay, I want to show you guys these videos of how they use MK Ultra to try to tap into people's minds, but then they also tapped into remote viewing or mediums. And the way that they use these mediums proves that they not only believe in the spiritual world, but they oftentimes try to use these spiritual powers in order to do their own will and desires. Okay, I want to show you this video. It gets crazy. And at one point, they've even tried to take an Old Testament object by using remote viewing. Okay, this is crazy. Let's hop into this video, watch it, and react to it. Before we do me a quick favor, hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm so that this video can reach more people like yourself. I truly appreciate you guys. Let's hop in.
Of MK Ultra.
They were trying to figure out, can we really brainwash people? Can we create Manchurian candidates? Can we split people's personalities? It involved a lot of former Nazi scientists and involved a lot of LSD and dosing people with massive, massive doses of LSD. And it was called super spy. These women would lure these men back to the hotel and drug them with LSD. We had like Project Stargate, like the Men Who Stare at Goats movie, and remote viewing and all this other stuff was.
Now, you heard him say remote viewing. Now, when I heard that, I thought that was particularly important. The reason why is because I'm going to show you guys a video of a woman that was on Sean Ryan's podcast that also said that she did remote viewing for the CIA, in which he asked her that if she've ever looked into the cross and Jesus Christ and the resurrection, in which it absolutely spooked her. I did a video on this a while ago, but if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to show it to you. But first, let's finish this one.
Going on. Then they started MK Ultra, which involved a lot of former Nazi scientists and involved a lot of LSD and dosing people with massive, massive doses of LSD and ruining a lot of people's lives in the process. But it was an attempt initially to find some kind of a truth serum. And actually the Navy participated in the biggest one, which was called Project Chatter, which is a sub-project of MK Ultra. And with this guy, he's a professor at, it's in Hamilton, New York. I can't remember the name of the Colgate University. His name's Dr. Georgia Estabrooks. And he and J. Edgar Hoover are collaborating on a plan to use hypnosis to capture and hypnotize a German submarine captain and give him alter identities. And send him back to his fleet in Germany and have him torpedo the entire German fleet inside the harbor.
Okay, so the government was using different tactics to open up, the minds of individuals and get them to do things that they wanted them to do, as the person was saying in that last video. And he mentioned remote viewing. And that caught my attention because I did a video on this woman right here who was a medium and she could do remote viewing. And she speaks on how she was able to do that for the government for quite some time. And then Sean Ryan opens up about Jesus Christ and the cross and the resurrection and crucifixion. And if she ever tried to look into this, in which everything changed with her demeanor after he asked her this question. Okay. And I want to show you that. And it gets deeper than this. Okay. But this is crazy. Let me show you guys that real quick.
Yeah, I cleared myself of it in this life.
Have you tried to look into religion at all, such as the crucifixion? You have? Do you not want to talk about that? Okay. Do you want to talk about, you had mentioned you had a UFO experience.
Yeah, but I was 13 years old.
Okay, so this remote viewer was having conversation with Sean Ryan throughout this entire podcast. And then the moment he brings up Jesus Christ and the resurrection, she gets absolutely silent. And you can see in her eyes that there was a large amount of distress and worry in her eyes. And she said nothing. She barely could even move her head. And a lot of people found that quite strange, but there was some people that rejected this and said that, hey, she's just not trying to expose the fact that Jesus wasn't real. Maybe she went and looked and Jesus wasn't real. Okay. And I believe that that's 100% false. But I want to show you guys some other individuals that the CIA actually used for remote viewing. And he's actually going to show you how this works in real time. They actually recorded him doing this, and he's going to show you how it works in real time. Okay. Because I do believe that these people possess the abilities to do this, but I don't believe that it's coming from God. I believe that it's coming from a different God, a lowercase g, Satan and his angels and his demons giving these people these abilities.
You've never met and who may even be thousands of miles away and literally see through their eyes so vividly that you can describe precisely what they're looking at. It's called remote viewing. And one of the world's finest exponents who's worked for people at NASA is sitting right over here, Joe McGonigal.
In my opinion, everything that we see taking place in today's society with the spiritual awakening and people becoming more conscious to the fact that spirituality is real and it's being used against us, it's always been being done, y'all. They've been controlling us by way of using spiritual tactics forever, and we're just now beginning to awaken to it because of the energy that's on the planet. There's nothing new under the sun. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. I would love to know. Make sure you get over to YouTube. Follow me on YouTube at I Am Awakened. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram at I Am Awakened _ all things spiritual. And I just want to leave you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, love, light, and abundance to you all. Ashe.